Hello everyone! Welcome to this quick guide. Today, we're diving into a very useful concept called cumulative percentage. It sounds complex, but it's actually quite simple and powerful for understanding data. Think of it as a running total that tells you how much of something you've accumulated up to a certain point. It helps us see patterns and understand proportions in our data more clearly. So, what exactly is cumulative percentage? Imagine you have a list of items, and each item has its own percentage of a total. The cumulative percentage for any given item is the sum of its own percentage and the percentages of all items that came before it in the list. It builds up as you go along. Why is this important? Well, it provides context. For example, if you're looking at sales figures, a cumulative percentage can show you what percentage of your total sales come from your top-selling products. Or, if you're analyzing survey results, it can tell you what proportion of respondents fall into certain categories. It's especially handy when you want to identify thresholds or see how quickly you reach a significant portion of your data. Let's walk through a simple example to make it crystal clear. Suppose we asked 100 people their favorite fruit. Let's say 30 people chose apples, 30%, 25 chose bananas, 25%, 20 chose oranges, 20%, 15 chose grapes, 15%, and 10 chose strawberries, 10%. To calculate the cumulative percentage, we start with the first item. For apples, the cumulative percentage is 30%. For bananas, we add its percentage to the apples' percentage. 30% plus 25% equals 55%. This means 55% of people prefer either apples or bananas. For oranges, we add its percentage to the previous cumulative total. 55% plus 20% equals 75%. So, 75% of people prefer apples, bananas, or oranges. We continue this process. For grapes, it's 75% plus 15% equals 90%. And finally, for strawberries, it's 90% plus 10% equals 100%. Notice how the last item always reaches 100%, showing that you've accounted for all your data. To summarize the calculation steps, first, you need your raw data and the total count. Second, calculate the individual percentage for each category by dividing the count for that category by the total count and multiplying by 100. Third, arrange your data in a meaningful order, often from highest to lowest frequency, but any order works as long as it's consistent. Fourth, start with the first item. Its cumulative percentage is just its own individual percentage. Fifth, for every subsequent item, add its individual percentage to the cumulative percentage of the item directly before it. Keep adding until you reach the last item, which should always give you 100%. It's a straightforward way to transform raw numbers into meaningful insights, helping you visualize the contribution of each part to the whole as you progress through your dataset. Thank you so much for watching and learning about cumulative percentage with me today. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful for you. If you found this video useful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more helpful content like this. Your support really helps us create more videos. See you next time.